There are a million ways to make $1 million, and this is how Peter Thiel does it. Co-founder of PayPal and an early investor in Facebook, Thiel has not just witnessed, but actively participated in shaping the landscape of technology and startups. With his best-selling book, 0 to 1, he's shared his unique perspective and valuable insights on building successful companies and creating value in an ever-changing market. So let's just see what you can learn from it. Welcome to Alux. First up, Peter Thiel is big on contrarian thinking. Now, contrarian thinking just means not always following what everyone else is doing, but finding your own way. It's not about disagreeing just for the sake of it. It's about having your unique vision and believing in it. Thiel says that if you see value where others don't, you might be onto something big. For example, when he first invested in Facebook or started PayPal, not everyone thought these were great ideas, but Thiel saw potential that others missed. He took a chance based on his own viewpoint, and it paid off big time. In short, contrarian thinking is about looking at things with a fresh set of eyes, seeing opportunities that others overlook, and then having the guts to go for it. It's about thinking outside the box and trusting your judgment even if others don't see it the same way. This approach can lead to big innovation and big success in business and investing. According to Thiel, it's not just a way of thinking, it's a way of acting and making decisions that can lead to real breakthroughs and success. Focus on monopoly. According to Peter Thiel, focusing on building a monopoly is crucial for business success. And when he talks about a monopoly, he's referring to companies that are so good at what they do that no other firm can offer a close substitute. These businesses offer unique products or services and therefore have significant pricing power, allowing them to be more profitable and valuable. Thiel strongly believes that competition is harmful to business. In a perfectly competitive market, companies are often forced to cut prices to attract customers, which erodes profit margins. Over time, this dynamic can make it difficult for any company to generate a significant profit, leaving little to reinvest in the business. In contrast, a monopoly, like Google when it comes to searching or Apple in premium smartphones, can set its prices because customers can't easily find alternatives. This scenario allows for healthy profit margins, which can be reinvested back into the business to fuel innovation and growth. Starting with a niche market is one strategy Thiel recommends for building a monopoly. By becoming the dominant player in a smaller market, a company can more effectively refine its business model, improve its product or service, and build a strong brand. Once it establishes a monopoly in the niche, the company can then consider expanding into related markets. Moreover, Thiel advises entrepreneurs to be patient in their pursuit of monopoly. Building a true, unique, and valuable company takes time, and rushing the process can lead to mistakes and missed opportunities. He also emphasizes that monopolies aren't bad for society, as they often drive innovation and provide valuable goods and services. In essence, Thiel's focus on monopoly underscores the importance of uniqueness and value creation in business. By offering something that nobody else can and delivering exceptional value to customers, companies can build strong, profitable, and enduring businesses. The value of a 0 to 1. The idea of 0 to 1 is central to Peter Thiel's thinking. This concept is about creating something new instead of improving what already exists. Thiel believes that true innovation comes from making something unique and valuable, not just by making existing things slightly better. 0 to 1 is about big leaps in ideas and technology. It's not about making small changes. Instead, it's about introducing something completely new that changes the game. It's like inventing the airplane when everyone else has been trying to build a faster train. Thiel's approach calls for vision and bravery. You need to see opportunities that others might miss and have the courage to act on your ideas. When you bring something new into existence, you're not just making a contribution, you're changing the whole landscape. Creating a 1 from 0 means you don't follow the crowd. You set the new standards and you lead the way. It's risky and it's challenging, but oh baby, the rewards are worth it. Not only can you achieve personal success, but you also have the chance to change the industry and make a lasting impact. In short, 0 to 1 is about thinking big, taking risks, and aiming for transformative change. It's a call to be bold and creative, stepping away from the safe and familiar to introduce something groundbreaking and valuable. Sales matter just as much as the product. Peter Thiel insists that having a fantastic product isn't enough. Being able to sell it is equally as important. While many tech entrepreneurs and engineers may downplay the significance of sales, Thiel underlines that a great product that nobody buys is ultimately worthless. Sales, in Thiel's perspective, is not about pushing a product, but rather about effectively communicating its value. It's about helping potential customers understand how the product addresses their needs or solves a problem they have. In essence, effective sales strategies makes the value of a product self-evident, prompting customers to make a purchase not because they were persuaded, but because they see the inherent value. Moreover, Thiel emphasizes the importance of distribution in the sales process. It's not just about selling, it's also about delivering the product to the customer in the most efficient and accessible way possible. A brilliant product that is inaccessible won't find buyers, which is why entrepreneurs need to think critically about how they'll get their product into the hands of consumers. However, it is crucial not to see sales as a standalone element. Thiel advises that sales should be integrated into the product itself. The product should not just be easy to use, it should also be easy to understand, reducing the friction in the sales process. When a product is designed with the sales process in mind, it becomes more appealing and easier to sell. Ultimately, Thiel's viewpoint demystifies the sales process, illustrating that it's not a mystical art, but a logical extension of developing a valuable product. Sales is about communication, distribution, and understanding the customer's needs, making it an indispensable aspect of any successful business venture. He urges entrepreneurs to give sales the attention it deserves, ensuring that the product they've worked so hard to develop actually reaches and benefits the customers it's intended for. Definite optimism. Now, definite optimism is a concept highlighted by Peter Thiel that revolves around having a clear vision of the future and actively working toward it. According to Thiel, definite optimists are individuals who have solid plans and they possess the confidence and commitment required to accomplish their goals. In Thiel's view, our society can often oscillate between extreme optimism and debilitating pessimism, both of which can be harmful. While blind optimism can lead to unpreparedness and a failure due to lack of planning, pervasive pessimism can stifle innovation and initiative. But definite optimism strikes a balance, providing a roadmap for constructive and sustainable progress. This philosophy entails more than just hoping for the best. It's about careful planning and execution. Definite optimists acknowledge challenges and obstacles but are not disheartened by them. Instead, they meticulously devise strategies to overcome these hurdles, persistently working toward their envisioned future. They believe that with diligence and careful planning, a better future isn't just possible, it's assured. Definite optimism also encourages a proactive approach to life and work. It's not just about waiting for opportunities to come knocking, but about creating them yourself. It pushes individuals to take charge, craft plans, and act decisively. Thiel believes that this mindset is instrumental for entrepreneurs as it fuels innovation and fosters a can-do spirit that is indispensable in the competitive business landscape. Vertical progress. Now, vertical progress, as introduced by Peter Thiel, is about making big leaps forward, creating something new and groundbreaking, instead of just improving what already exists, because that is horizontal progress. So in simple terms, it's about innovative breakthroughs, not just small tweaks or updates. For example, while horizontal progress makes a good thing more available, like producing more efficient cars, vertical progress invents something entirely new, like the development of the internet. The first improves, while the latter innovates and transforms. So why is this important for entrepreneurs? Well, because vertical progress opens up new possibilities and markets. It's risky, sure, because it's uncharted territory, but the rewards can be massive. This is not about playing it safe here. It's about being daring, seeing the potential for something big, and going for it. However, it really requires vision and a whole lot of courage. You can't just follow the crowd here. You have to see what others don't and be willing to take the plunge when they aren't. This kind of progress is about seeing gaps and opportunities and then having the bravery to try to do something new. So in short, vertical progress is about thinking bigger and aiming higher, daring to create something truly novel and transformative. For those looking to make a real impact and perhaps even change the world, adopting this approach of seeking and driving vertical progress is crucial. Thiel encourages would-be entrepreneurs to not just improve, but innovate, aiming for transformative success and value creation. Prioritize learning over money. Peter Thiel advises prioritizing learning over earning your money, especially in your early career. Why? Well, because the knowledge and skills you gain early on set the foundation for your future success. So let's say you've got 2 job offers. One pays more, but the other allows you to learn and grow a whole lot more than the first one. So Thiel would advise choosing the second. While you might earn less initially, the learning and experience that you accumulate are invaluable assets that increase your value and earning potential in the long run. For example, working at a startup might offer less pay than a big company, but the experience you gain here, like understanding how a business grows and how to navigate challenges, is priceless. Such knowledge can be a powerful tool that helps you significantly in the future. By focusing on learning, you also develop a growth mindset. You start seeing problems as opportunities to learn and grow, making you more resilient and proactive. This mindset not only helps in personal development, but also lays a strong foundation for future success. So in a nutshell, Thiel's prioritize learning over money isn't about ignoring money, it's about seeing the bigger picture. Investing time in learning and gaining experience now will pay off tremendously in the long term, leading to both wealth and a fulfilling career. It's a long-term investment in yourself, with the payoff being continuous growth and eventual financial success. Power law dynamics. Peter Thiel often talks about power law dynamics, a concept that might sound complicated, but it's quite straightforward when broken down. Essentially, in a set of variables or opportunities, very few will have the most significant impact or yield the highest reward. In simpler terms, not all efforts or investments are created equal. Some are way more valuable than others. For example, imagine you're an investor with shares in multiple companies. So according to power law dynamics, a single investment could generate more value than all others combined. This concept encourages people to focus their energies and resources where they can make the biggest difference, rather than spreading themselves too thin across many areas. In the business world, this could mean concentrating on developing a product or service that's got the potential to be exceptionally successful, instead of diversifying into multiple projects that yield lesser returns individually. Thiel's advice is to recognize and invest in these home run opportunities when they appear. The takeaway from power law dynamics is understanding that success is not linear. Putting energy into the right opportunities can lead to disproportionate rewards. For aspiring entrepreneurs and investors, recognizing and acting upon this principle can be a game changer. Thiel suggests that you pay attention and put more effort into opportunities that promise bigger returns. It's about being strategic with where you invest your time, money, and energy, aiming for those areas that offer the most significant potential payoff. There's no need to wait. Peter Thiel imparts a compelling piece of wisdom that revolves around the urgency and timely action in Tools of Titans. He expresses a sentiment of regret for not realizing earlier in life that there's often no need to wait. Thiel advocates for an approach of examining your long-term objectives, perhaps the ones you've planned for the next decade, and challenging yourself with a provocative question. Why can't I achieve this in the next 6 months? Such a mindset doesn't imply rushing recklessly through decisions and actions. No, instead, it encourages a proactive and ambitious approach to goals, inspiring individuals to reconsider the arbitrary timelines they set for themselves. Thiel suggests that while some objectives inherently require a lengthy process, many don't need such prolonged periods. For instance, if you've planned to launch a startup in 2 years, ponder on what it would take to start it in the next 3 months. If you aspire to write a book in a year, contemplate the possibility of drafting it in the next 2 months. This approach necessitates the analysis of the resources, strategies, and efforts required to expedite your goals. The underpinning philosophy here is to avoid unnecessary delays. Thiel emphasizes that time is a precious commodity. Postponing action often leads to missed opportunities. So by acting swiftly, you not only capitalize on the present, but you also create more opportunities for the future. And lastly, a bad plan is better than no plan at all. Peter Thiel believes it's better to have a not-so-great plan than it is to have no plan. Why? Well, because at least a bad plan gives you something to start with. It's like having a rough sketch that you can improve and adjust as you go along. Imagine that you want to start a business. Well, if you wait until you have the perfect plan, well, you might be waiting forever, my friend. But if you start with a basic plan, you can begin your business adventure, learn from it, and make it better over time. Because even a simple plan offers direction. It helps to guide you toward your goals, acting like a signpost that points the way. With a plan in place, even a flawed one, you're not going to feel lost. It'll help you to stay focused and motivated, giving you a sense of control. So in short, Thiel encourages you to take action. Don't be scared of starting with an imperfect plan. Just start, move, take action. You can learn and improve as you go. Just remember, okay, doing something is better than doing nothing, and a bad plan is just a starting point that you can improve over time. Now, as you can see, Peter Thiel has a more grab the bull by the horns kind of approach, where he believes the way to succeed is really to just commit to doing something great, new, and truly useful to society. We hope you learned something valuable here today, Aluxer. Make sure to check out the rest of the series here or by clicking the link in the description. We'll see you back here next time. Take care, my friend.